Hi there! Need to raise money but you're tired of selling popcorn, wrapping paper, and candy? The Samaritan Card is a wallet-sized discount card which can be used at more than 100,000 popular retailers. You sell the Samaritan Card to raise money, fast. It's easy. When they make a donation, they save money instead of spend money. The next time you need to raise money, sell the Samaritan Card and watch your donors smile.
Hey everyone, welcome to another Life and Student Ministry post. My name is Tim Schmoyer. I'm hanging out with Terrace Crawford, who's one of the mentors on the Life and Student Ministry mentorship team. And we're here in St. Louis. Just spent the day with Chris Folmsby and a bunch of his team from Barefoot Ministries talking about developing some resources and content and stuff to help train you guys. So I'm pretty excited about that. Terrace does a lot at his church with marketing and sharing and spreading news about events and stuff. Terrace, what are some good ways, like for youth ministries who are, there's a lot of good stuff going on in their churches and their ministry, guys doing a lot of really awesome, amazing stuff. How can they best start sharing some of that with the little community they live in, the people around them, so it's not just stuck in that church, but they can start to reach their communities through what God's doing? What are some ways that you guys have done that at your church that have worked pretty well?
Well, as far as the context of student ministry, I know a lot of youth pastors that utilize Facebook. So, you know, social media platforms, of course, are on the scene now, and utilizing Facebook and talking about your events and you know, doing the invite, using the invite option and calendaring on Facebook. That's a neat tool that a lot of people are doing right now. Definitely one that we're using.
Have you done like Facebook ads before? Would you recommend those for churches and events?
Yeah.
Those
yeah,
are
totally
pretty
works.
cheap, right?
Yep, totally works. Also, just, you know, getting involved in your local middle and high schools. That's something that we found as well. You know, attending the events there, whether it be a play or sporting event or anything that's extracurricular, you know, after school, that seems to work really well. Yeah. And that's something that you can have a presence for your student ministry on local campuses. Also working with the teachers in schools. You know, in our area we have, you know, a number of schools. So some cities might have you know, fewer, but regardless, getting involved with the teachers there, building a relationship with the staff at the school. We do things like appreciation lunches for the teachers and staff. We'll go in and feed them. We'll partner with guidance counselors and things like that. So kids that are in trouble or crises, you know, we'll help out with those kind of situations as well. Also, particularly for our community, we have a big sportsplex right down from our campus. So it's real handy to be able to go out and partner with the county and help with, you know, the different events that are there, sports activities and stuff like that. And just looking, you know, creatively and kind of outside the box of the context of your you know, your local church activities, and ways that you can actually get out and spread the word about what you're doing. Yeah.
Have you ever tried like newspaper advertisements? Is that kind of...
We haven't done a whole lot of that, but
I'm not really sure, like, if for a youth ministry, if that's really the target audience, you know, because most teens don't read newspaper, but maybe their grandparents do, and they want to send their little grandson or grandkid, you know, to... I don't know if that works.
Yeah, we have some local Gazette type papers and things like that. I just said the word Gazette. That's pretty funny. We have some local papers like that, you know, event papers that are, you know, are in our community, and we've advertised particularly with those before. And a lot of those you'll find in your community will let you advertise for free. So you know, definitely take advantage of that. We've also put our events on Craigslist and stuff like that. That's something that you should totally take advantage of. So, yeah, of course, we do direct mail. I think ministries, you know...
Does that have a pretty good rate of return?
It does. It does. It does have a pretty good rate of return.
You have to do like 20,000 minimum or something. Is that true or not really?
I don't know that you have to do 20,000 minimum, but definitely you have to do several touches. So, you know, for us, if we do a mailer, we try to do at least 3 or 4 over the period of 3 or 4 months. So you want to kind of, you know, continue to touch the people by direct mail if that's your your avenue for marketing.
What about the old school? Well, maybe it's not old school. I don't know. Like where you would just print out a whole bunch of flyers, give them to kids, and say, "Give this to your friends," or put it up on a bulletin board at school. Is that
yeah,
totally, does that work?
totally, yeah, totally. You know, kids still today ask me for flyers, and so that's
Really?
something that we use. And I think what we're learning even today is that even though social media and networking social networking is really taken off. You know what we're finding is that not everybody's on the same platform.
Yeah,
I wish that were the case. You know, where
yeah.
you could still send out. You know, from our generation, you could still send out a mass email and say, "Okay, just forward this to all 100 friends," and you know, if they don't come, then they're going to die by midnight. You know, something like that. But that's just not the case. You know, not everybody's on email, not everybody's on Facebook or whatever. But you know, just utilizing every possible medium, and you know, certainly you want to track things that work.
Yeah.
You know, so if you have a big event at your church or your youth group or whatever, have an event info card or something like that, and say, you know, how did you hear about us, and or you know, track in other ways.
Yeah.
Whether by computer or whatever, have some sort of tracking system so you see the rate of return on your investment.
If you guys have like a way, this is something that we do. If you have the technological equipment to like do a short little video, especially like if it's an event you do on an annual basis, like I make a highlight video after that event every year, and then like when the next year's just coming up, we'll show last year's highlight video. Yeah. And what's cool is you put that on Facebook and you tag like all the kids that are in it. Then it's more likely to show up in their friends' news feeds, and then you start getting comments flowing. So that's worked pretty well for us to do videos and such.
That's a great idea.
Yeah. Well, hope some of these have been helpful for you. So Terrace Crawford, terracecrawford.com, twitter.com/terracecrawford. Email? I don't know that one.
I'm on Gmail, so just my name at Gmail.
Your name at terracecrawford@gmail.com. So thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll see you guys again soon for another Life in Student Ministry video post. See ya.